No clearance.
Yeah, bro. I'm gonna stop trying to stud on these niggas. Like,
Why? No clearance.
It's just financially.
No clearance. No clearance.
Like, niggas don't need to know you got money for real.
Sure.
At the end of the day, they gonna see it in the end. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Plus, a nigga in debt.
Well,
I can't stud on nobody until the nigga out of debt. That's the end of the day.
At the end of the day, we broke. But
for facts,
you see, something is an issue because sometimes it's like ain't nothing worse than going to like a bar or a restaurant or a club and seeing the person serving you is someone you done grew up with. Cause now it's nothing worse. Ain't nothing worse. You go out thinking I'm gonna spend this amount of money. I'm gonna go on with my day. But nah. I had to see somebody I done grew up with and I done known for a long time or ain't seen in some years. And I'm like, damn, I gotta leave a good tip. I'm not ready. I am not ready to be leaving these size tips if I see you and I done grew up with you. Like, I feel like it's an unspoken expectation when you see somebody you grew up with as a waiter or bartender that you gotta give them a good tip. Like you can't not. You can't just do 20%. You gotta do 20% plus a little oomph. Just to
depends on how they treated you, bro.
I mean,
depends on how they treated you back in the day.
That true. Back in the day, if they was good people to be, like, for example, the situation I had this weekend where I see the waitress at a bar. She brought us bottles and drinks and everything. I had to pay a lot of money for a tip.
Oh boy, I was waiting on a number and I was going spaz, boy.
I split it. So I split it with my homeboy, but I was like, bruh.
Okay.
I was like, bruh, I gotta leave a good tip. I can't look like a bum.
Man, let me tell you something.
Right?
Let me tell you something. Forget all that. If it was somebody I didn't like,
if it was somebody I didn't like, I would have never said nothing.
I'd have ordered hella food. And left $2.
Oh, that's savage, bro. See, in this situation, I think I had good memories of this person. We were so young, I don't remember. All I remember is when we was children.
God dang it!
This chick was taller than me. Oh, for the people watching, for the people listening.
Real quick, welcome, welcome to the No Clearance Podcast. I'm your co-host Tyler, a true down to earth Eagles fan whose team is playing while we record. So I will say this: please forgive me for any unwanted reactions during the episode. That's number one. Number two, I already got a problem. Mark Sanchez is commentating the game. This can't be good.
Why are all these games being played on these random days? Like the Patriots played on Saturday.
COVID, bro. Half the Washington football team got COVID.
Damn. See, before we get into all the bigger topics of the day, I've been seeing a lot of shit about this vaccine.
Yes.
And people talking about.
Yes.
I guess the White House, some official from the White House said like people who don't get vaccinated are looking for a long winter full of illness and death. And people really did not like that. I mean, it was a little dark and morbid for a message about getting the vaccine.
I mean, we're okay. They've been trying to be positive for a very long time.
Biden came out today. Came out today like, hey, all these cable networks and all these websites stop spreading misinformation. It's not the people who aren't getting vaccinated fault. It's the people who using their platforms to spread misinformation about vaccines fault. Like,
go ahead.
Like, I have no problem if you don't want to get vaccinated, but like, I'd rather you say you don't want to get vaccinated from like personal reasons as opposed to saying, oh, I don't want it in my body because it could be harmful for long-term effects. They've already told you. it's not good. They don't have it. It doesn't have a long-term effect. That's not how vaccines work. Like they would say, there was like I don't understand what's the issue with getting the vaccine, because we done got all these vaccines when we was born.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
Did they?
But there's some people that have been anti-vax for a long time, even before
Yeah,
this.
yeah, and everyone
I'm
came to
saying?
consensus that those people were crazy. But now it seems like everybody's crazy now. Nope. All those people who were anti-vax before this all came out need an apology.
It's crazy, man. I've been trying to stay up to date, mostly with like business news. But when you keep up to date with business news, you end up keeping up to date with
COVID news.
just the world in general.
Yeah.
And I mean, the main thing with the vaccines, of course, the two will help you. And then apparently the third, if you get the booster, it gives you a better chance to fight the Omicron. But then it's like, no, for what I've read, nobody out here guaranteeing you're not gonna get it.
Yeah.
It's just the fact that that you are 5 times more likely not to die.
Yeah, which is like
like,
is like amazing.
Like, I don't know. I just feel like niggas don't care about their life.
They don't. And
it's sad.
But I'll see like these posts on social media about the
hell?
vaccine. I'll go and like let me go look at the comments to see what the general consensus of, especially amongst black people, of the vaccine. A lot of black people do not want to get vaccinated. And it's a lot of their reasons are like real ignorant. It's like I feel bad because it's like some is like, oh, we don't trust the government. Oh, they just want you to conform. But it's like my thing is cool, because at the end of the day, if you don't conform with this, you could potentially die. I don't understand. like I hate when people be like, yo, they just trying to kill us all by making us take this vaccine. No, it's not. That's the opposite.
Niggas stand in line for Jordans.
Yeah, niggas stand in line for Jordans, but don't want to do something.
And they talking about they not conforming. They talking about they not
talking
conforming,
about, oh, I don't trust the science. Like, they're scientists. How come every doctor?
Don't be mad because your ass can't read.
Yeah.
That's all that is. You hate that thing for real.
Right? Like,
excuse me.
I'm just saying, man. It don't make no sense. This vaccine stuff is so frustrating. Like, I'd rather you say you didn't want to be from your own personal choices as opposed to not wanting because the government is trying to get you. Man, the government don't give a fuck about black people. You think they will be trying to kill us by making sure we're alive? If they wanted to kill us, they wouldn't be trying to get us to take the damn vaccine.
Well, nobody wants to kill it. I feel like I don't think that's the thing. The government I don't think they want to kill us. It's more like they want to use us for their.
Well, for sure, I believe that.
Historically, we've been used for white people's gain
for a long time.
So I don't understand the whole killing us.
Yeah, I don't understand it.
I don't understand the whole stopping us from procreating, because them niggas need us. They need our niggatry.
At the end of the day, black people are the most needed group of people in the world. Whether it's from our athletic ability, our penis size, our fine ass woman, to our ability to work very well. The worst thing they ever did was end slavery and then start calling us lazy.
Yeah.
Like, that's the worst thing ever. Like, oh, we gonna work you niggas to the bone. And then when you want, and now you don't want to do nothing anymore, want to be lazy? Like, what? No, we ain't being lazy.
Yeah,
we was tired. We're tired for generations.
That is generational exhaustion.
That is generational exhaustion. All right, to get in.
Let's get into the real news. Spider-Man dropped the bomb.
Spider-Man is here. Spider-Man is here. All right.
Where's the bomb?
Exactly. All I'm gonna say now, if you listen to this point, we gonna put some timestamps to tell you if you want to skip it, because we gonna spoilers, bro. Spoilers. This is if you ain't, it's Tuesday, bruh. We recording this on Tuesday. It came out on Friday. You have 4 days to see this movie. I don't give a damn.
That's a fact.
I'm going to talk about it. Okay. Spider-Man. It's here. It's finally here. Highly anticipated. How did you feel about it, Tyler? Let me know. Don't get into no story details yet. Just your opinion and your general opinion.
I'm going to take this quote from Recipe for Winning. Shout out to Recipe for Winning. He rapper in the area. He said, we saw Tom Holland become Spider-Man.
Yes, I agree. I have that in my notes. I literally have that in my notes. We witnessed. This is actually impressive because they literally did a 3-movie origin story.
Facts.
So like usually a superhero origin gets like just one movie. It's usually like sometimes it's bad, sometimes it's good. They gave this man 3 movies to tell his origin story. He went from Iron Boy to Spider-Man in the course of 3 films, and it was just amazing to see the evolution of the character and what they did.
It was
because
dope.
I had my issues with Tom Holland. Like I didn't think he was ever bad, but I just always thought they portrayed him like too childlike, too naive, and it kind of was frustrating. Like they did it for 2 movies straight. They did a little bit in this movie, but like I hope this breaks the streak of his naivete.
But I'm glad they did it.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah,
now.
It makes so much sense now.
It makes sense.
We literally watched him grow up and become Spider-Man. At the end of the day, he's finally Spider-Man. He's doing what we as fans of Spider-Man know Spider-Man does. He's to the streets. He ain't fighting in space all the damn time. He ain't got all these gadgets and whatnot. He's just
and
a nigga in a suit.
What's dope about it is he was different from the other Spider-Mans is that he has the experience of an Avenger
of working
and the knowledge of an Avenger, but now he's just he
knows how to work in a group and a team, which is dope. But it's gonna be dope to see what they plan to do with him in the future, being on his own. So
yes,
to get into spoilers now, super spoilers. I'm gonna tell you right now, everybody, all 3 Spider-Men are in the movie. Tyler, which one was your favorite out of all the Spider-Mans after seeing them again? Who do you think did the best in the movie?
In the movie, man, Toby.
You think Toby did the best? Toby had the fatherly role for sure.
Yeah, I thought he played it well. Like it's like he knew he was the OG.
Yeah, like he came in, no suit on,
no
under
suit
the
on.
Clothes.
It's like nigga.
He was like,
it's like
when he was like, "Oh, you gonna be fighting looking like a youth pastor?" And he was like, "Nah, I always stay ready, bruh." I was like, "Okay."
Look, bruh. He he definitely embodied like this OG role of just like, yo, I really just felt something wrong and my help was needed. So here I am.
See?
You know what I'm saying?
I
agree. Felt bad that he got. Go ahead.
I agree. I agree with everything. I was just gonna say I agree with everything you're saying.
I felt bad he got stabbed at the end. So I did feel like that was a little karma.
We'll talk about that in a little bit. I got a bunch of theories. I just want to talk about the movie. I got some theories with the stabbing thing. But personally, I agree with you with saying that Toby did great. But I think personally, this was a redemption for Andrew Garfield. I thought he did.
I think the way he came in and did his thing, it was good. It was good.
Personally, I thought he was my favorite out of all of them in the movie. Like
when the mother asked him to what did they just call that, a fumble?
Oh my goodness.
No, these niggas didn't.
Pay attention, bro. Finish your thought.
Nah, bro, they just called an incomplete pass a fumble. What did these talking about? All right, anyway.
You talk about the mother.
Anyway. when the mother asked him to take them cobwebs off the ceiling.
I was like, that's some grandma shit to ask you to do for sure.
Bro, she was like, I really don't care who you are,
Yeah.
my G. If you have the ability,
But just
go ahead.
go on up there and take care of business. So
Facts.
I thought he performed the best, and I thought like his point being in the movie, he came out of the movie. I feel like he came out of the movie like victorious. Like they're talking about making an Amazing Spider-Man 3 right now, just because how good he was.
No.
But to be honest, out of the three of them, he's the most decorated actor. They say he's the best actor.
That's
like,
very true.
I've seen him in some movies where he's acted his fucking ass off. I saw him in this one movie. It's called Hacksaw Ridge. He was I think he was a Protestant, maybe a Jehovah's Witness. He was a Jehovah's Witness, and like they believe nonviolence, but he still joined the war effort for World War II because he wanted to help. So he refused to hold a gun,
like that, right?
and it was a whole big deal. They did everything they could to make him quit, but he wouldn't quit. So it's based off a true story. So what happened is called Hacksaw Ridge. It was literally a ridge. They climb up, and the Nazis just tear you up. So this man went back and forth like hundreds of times and saved hundreds of soldiers, just going up, picking people up, calming back down, going up, finding people, bringing them back, and like he never touched a gun throughout the whole all of World War II. And I've seen that movie. Andrew Garfield acted his ass off. So the fact that in this movie you get to see some of that was dope.
I'll tell you what, if whoever plays Anakin Skywalker ever died, he'd be a good replacement.
Yeah, they look alike. They do look alike.
Don't they look alike? I forget dude's name.
They look alike.
I forget dude's name, but I was stuck. I was like, is that Anakin? not on this movie, but like the first time I saw
the first time I seen it, I thought the same thing.
Anakin,
the scene where he saved MJ tore me the fuck up, bro.
That part right there, yeah, that was a little heartwarming.
Yeah, that shit.
That was just a little heartwarming. It was like that felt like that was like definitely redemption for him.
Yeah, for sure.
That was dope to see.
See, one of my theories is that he was brought into the MCU in that moment at the end of his at the end of his second movie after his girl died. And like, you know, that period, I don't know if you remember the end of his movie where he comes back after being depressed and comes to save that little boy. I think this movie takes place in between that time when he was depressed.
You got to be kidding me, bro. Yeah.
Turn off the game, nigga. Turn it off.
No, I ain't turn the game off. Let me tell you, I just don't understand these niggas, man. This nigga Singleton is still playing.
I don't care, nigga.
I'm sorry.
It's okay, bro.
Nigga, we got beat on the toss play.
It's okay, bro. It's okay. But
all right,
yeah. I thought I forgot what I was gonna say, bro. I forgot what I was gonna say. Anyways, let me just switch thoughts then. Green Goblin was fucking terrifying. I forgot how scary that nigga was.
Dog, I forgot how strong he was.
Yeah, I forgot that too. He was tearing Tom up. Tom up.
You forget that he was like a beast.
Yeah. Like he was messing Tom up. I like this because you got to see Tom get his ass beat for sure. Like in the last movie, he got his ass beat, but this movie he got his ass beat. Like he was.
But really, to make him it was an eye opener.
Yeah.
This first time he got angry.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah. When
you know what I'm saying?
That last fight at the end when he was beating the shit out of Green Goblin. Which is like a side I like to see from my Spider-Man every now and again. Like I like to see that moment when they lose it. Where they they just go off. They want
all of them had that.
Like they want to kill. Like it's like that's some real emotion. That's some real feelings. That moment when he went to go kill Green Goblin and Toby came to save him, that was powerful. Like the look in his, you could see the look. He was like, no. He didn't have to say no words. He was just like, no, you're better than this. This is what he wants. I was like, ooh. Oh my goodness. What you think of
it was that laugh, bro.
Yeah.
My bad. It was the laugh.
The laugh was terrifying.
Like, you knew something was about to happen because stuff was going too smooth with all these villains in there, and then you just hear you just hear that laugh
Yeah.
come back, and then the fact that he didn't even need the mask.
He did it.
It was crazy.
It was.
But yeah, it was like, yo, Spider-Man, you way too much forgiveness, man. You already done destroyed this whole multiverse thing. You got folk coming from different universes, and you trying to help these niggas.
Right? Like, I understand, like, helping Dr. Octopus, because Dr. Octopus, literally all he needed to do was to fix the chip on the back of his neck, and he'd be good again.
That's
That's
it.
all he needed. So I understand him. I understand Sandman. The man just wants to be with his daughter. The Lizard, nah, that nigga didn't want to be fixed. He made himself that way on purpose.
Yeah.
Green Goblin, he didn't want to be fixed. That nigga is evil. Pure evil. Like, the whole
My
movie.
thing was,
What was you gonna say?
why don't you just do this one at a time? I didn't understand
Why he had to
the
bring 'em
whole
all
taking
together, right?
all 6 of them niggas.
I don't know.
You didn't have to bring all 6 of them niggas into the apartment. That was a little ridiculous.
What do you mean?
Bringing all the villains into the room at the same time?
Yeah. But at the same time, like, what is he gonna do with the other ones? What are you gonna tell him? Go out on the town. Go destroy some shit.
Nah. I'd have left them
Oh.
all in the chamber,
Yep.
one at a time.
Yeah, and then cure them.
Took them back.
Nah, you're right.
Cure them.
I
was like, this is stupid.
Okay, another big reveal. Daredevil was in it. They confirmed Daredevil's in the MCU. How'd you feel about that? How did your audience react?
Oh, they was hyped.
Yeah,
they was hyped.
My audience, everyone was just like, oh, look,
they was
look, look. I was like, I knew it was coming. That literally, this is the fucking alley-oop. They set the alley. They tossed it up with Hawkeye dropping that Kingpins in it, and slam dunked it with Daredevil on that Friday. Like, it was literally like a 1-2 punch. It was like perfect execution. Everyone knew it was coming, but like, I thought it was dope.
Yeah, it was fine. I was, and then for him to catching the brick.
Yeah, when he caught the brick, I was like, oh, this isn't just a regular cameo. He's actually Daredevil. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I mean, he's a good Daredevil, man. I'm glad.
He was real good at it.
Hey, you called it. I mean, you called it, bro.
Yeah, he's so. I did. I watched a lot of theories. I seen a lot of Spider-Man theories and shit. The way they marketed this movie was like, oh, the leaks gonna come out. We so can't say nothing. That's how it was. It was like
people who don't keep up with this stuff. You call it.
Yeah, the what you call it? This is like the worst. This is like the worst kept secret of all time for all these reveals.
The Spider-Man or the Daredevil?
Everything. Everything leaked about this movie. We knew everything about this movie before, and I was like, I felt like they leaned into the leaks. There was like people would ask me, we don't know. They wouldn't confirm or deny, but they did that by not revealing the trailer till a month before the movie came out, which I thought was smart. Cause it's like, oh shit.
Very.
Like, people was like, it got to the point where people were like, we need to see a trailer. We need to see the trailer. They're thinking, no, you don't. You guys already know what's gonna happen in the movie. But let's give you a little taste of this. How'd you feel about Doctor Strange's role in the movie?
That was the only way it can make sense.
Yeah, for sure.
He's the only one with that type of power, with that type of knowledge to do that stuff.
Yeah.
I mean,
man got his ass whooped.
For him to, for him to lose to Spider-Man inside of the whatever
the mirror world, whatever mirror or something.
Yeah, that was tragic.
Yeah,
that was tragic.
I was like, for sure, I was like, oh, this is a good way to get him out the movie, so we could focus on the other Spider-Man. I liked how they didn't have the other, like, they left you wanting more from the other Spider-Man, and I like how they didn't put them in the movie to the last 45 minutes. Like, I feel like if they came in sooner, it would have been too much. It wouldn't have been Tom Holland's movie anymore. I feel like he didn't get outshined by them, but I feel like if they was in the movie longer, they would eventually just like overshadowed him just from like pure nostalgia.
It still came as a surprise.
Yeah,
it still came as a surprise. I mean, when look, to all those listeners, I'm terrible with names, terrible with characters. But when Cuzzo opened that first joint, opened the first round, and there was Spider-Man, I'm thinking, I was like, nigga, that ain't him. That nigga ain't had no mask on. And I was like, oh snap, this is it. That's what it is. I was like, this is it.
So what happened was, I was shocked that Andrew Garfield was in it because that nigga was playing his position, playing his role. Like he was doing a bunch of interviews, and every interview he did, he was getting asked about Spider-Man. Like his last interview he did was for his new movie on Netflix called Tick Tick Boom. And they asked him about Spider-Man. You could see like he was getting frustrated. He's like, I am not in that movie. I did not receive a phone call. I wish the best of luck to all these people. Can we just talk about my movie? Like you could see the frustration in his voice. And literally, when he took off the mask, I was like, "Oh shit!" Like I didn't know he was gonna be. Only one I knew who was gonna be in it was Toby for sure. I was like,
I
"Wow,
like the order.
yeah,
I like the order in which they was brought in.
yeah,
You know what I'm
I
saying?
like it too."
Um, that's a catch. That's a catch. They better challenge that. Uh, it was dope. How do you feel about the way it ended and him just not being remembered?
I thought it was a good way to reset the Spider-Man universe, especially with everything going on with Sony. How they keep making, Sony's been literally making Spider-Man villain movies with no Spider-Man. Like they already got a Morbius movie coming out sometime in 2022. I think in January or February. Then they already casted a Craven. They already confirmed they're making a Craven the Hunter movie, which it's like they're making these movies for all Spider-Man villains, and it's like we ain't got no Spider-Man. Technically, he's in the MCU. So is this stuff MCU or is this stuff Sony? Like, is it gonna be two different Spider-Man? I feel like this is a way for them to reset it. So like Sony and MCU and the MCU can really like collaborate more and like bring these villains from Sony into MCU. I think
No, I like it.
I liked it
I
too.
like the I like the collaboration.
Yeah,
That's how you make a lot of money. You collaborate.
yeah, for sure, for sure.
I think I mean I hope the next one we get is Spider-Man and Venom. I
Yeah.
just
So
can't fathom anything else.
So this is what I'm thinking is gonna happen in the next trilogy, right? Probably Spider-Man, Venom, or Black Suit Spider-Man, and we're gonna see for the first time Miles Morales. I feel like
In the other
in the
Spider-Man?
new what they already confirmed they got another trilogy coming out with Tom Holland. I'm thinking it's gonna be
Okay.
Spider-Man and Venom in the MCU / Sony verse, and in that first movie, you're gonna see Miles Morales. You probably see Miles Morales get bit by a spider or something, right? You're not gonna know he's not gonna have no spider powers, or he's gonna at the end of the movie he's gonna get bit by a spider. But like the second movie is gonna be Tom Holland taking Miles Morales under his wing. Third movie is gonna be the passing of the torch to Miles Morales.
So Miles Morales and Spider-Man are in the same world?
In in the comic books for sure, yeah.
Oh.
So in the comic books, so this is another thing that this I'm just getting into my theories. We didn't even talk about the traumatic part of the movie, but I'm gonna get one of my theories out. Um So with everything that happened in this movie, it's giving me this multiversal stuff in the MCU. It's giving me like Secret Wars. So Secret Wars is like all the universes collided, and the last two universes was the universe with Miles Morales' Spider-Man and the universe with the regular Spider-Man that we all know. And it was the Ultimate Universe versus the main. The universe is called the Ultimate Universe and versus the main comic book run, and they put them all on one planet called Battle World. Doctor Doom did it, and all these heroes had to fight for the best. And the last universe standing was the one universe. So that's how they brought Miles Morales into the comic run with the. So there's two Spider-Mans in the same universe now. But I don't think they're gonna do that in the movies anytime soon. But yeah, Miles Morales was the mentor is Peter Parker, but in the comics, Peter Parker died, and this one Miles Morales became Spider-Man.
Hmm.
That was a mouthful, sorry. But yeah, that's how I think
Well,
they're gonna
damn.
introduce Miles Morales. I have
So what Yeah. What was the other major take from the movie?
They didn't have to do Aunt May like that. That was traumatic for me, especially on the day that I went to go see it. Did not need to see no mamas die on the day my mama died. I was torn the
that was
fuck up.
tough.
Even though she kind of
That
killed
was
herself.
tough.
She kind of killed herself. Get your ass out the building. Get your ass out the building.
He said run. He said
run.
But
like at the end of the day, is your Aunt May's basically this man's mother. Would your mother run?
Yeah.
And so like it makes sense. Like, would your mother run?
You got to be
even if you was a superhero.
freaking kidding me.
Would
get the ball?
Okay.
Fam, this team is not.
The Eagles aren't even making the playoffs this year, are they?
Nigga, this is the fucking word. Fam, we're in playoff contention.
Okay. I thought they were out. I thought they was out. But who they even playing?
Playing the Washington football team. There's more riding on this than just the fact that we may make the playoffs.
Oh,
I live in Maryland. I live in the D.C. area as an Eagles fan. Do you not understand the repercussions of us losing?
No, I don't.
I'm going to get 50 phone calls tomorrow. I have to scroll through Instagram and just see all Washington football team.
Okay.
Washington football team is.
It's okay. Breathe. Put your phone on mute tomorrow. Damn, yeah, they didn't have to do Aunt May like that. Aunt May died. It was sad.
I'm gonna turn this off. My bad, dog.
It was sad.
Please forgive me. To all listeners, forgive me, man. It's off. I can't watch this shit. I can't watch.
He only ain't watching it because they fuck it up. If they was winning, you would never turned it on. You would never turn it on.
No, that's not true. Well, this team likes to fuck up, Jay.
Nah, I didn't say that. I didn't say it.
All right.
But yeah, that's my. I thought the movie was excellent.
If you had the option between saving the world and being completely forgotten, what would you do?
Nobody knows who I am now, so fuck it. I'll be forgotten, nigga. Damn. Like if my choice, in order to save the world, I have to be forgotten.
At this point in your life, you're engaged. You have plenty of friends. Yeah. We got
If my wife forgot me too, we're including like my family forgetting me.
We are including everybody.
Like Spider-Man for sure. Shit. But my family and stuff will live if I just go forgotten.
Correct.
Okay, yeah, I'll be forgotten. I'll just go up to Jada and be like, "Girl, you was my wife. I got pictures."
What was the saddest part was him going to the graveyard
with Happy,
and Happy standing next to him was like, "How'd you know her?"
Yeah. Ooh.
I was like, dang.
That shit hurt. I was like, damn.
God.
Like, you can't tell Happy? Tell Happy. Please tell Happy.
Man, that was my.
I was like, Happy can handle himself. I understand him not telling Michelle and Ned, Zendaya and the Asian lady. I understand that because, let them live their regular lives. They like 18 years old. They don't need to be worried about supervillains coming to snatch them up on a regular day basis. They going to MIT.
Yeah, I wonder if whenever they do the next Spider-Man, I wonder if they're going to fast forward to like everyone's graduated from college, and then Spider-Man's just like, "Yo, it's time to get my girl."
Yeah, I feel like in the next trilogy, it's either he gets a new girl or he gonna get Zendaya back for sure.
He got it. I mean, it's set up to get Zendaya back. Because
like I'm like, this is a perfect time for Zendaya to get out of the MCU if she wants to do like other franchise, like Dune, for instance. That's a franchise. It's a whole brand new franchise. So like, if she wants to stick with Dune, she got a perfect out of the MCU. But I don't know if she wants out or not. But like, this is literally the perfect out for all the side characters from the Spider-Man movies. Did you see Hannibal Buress in the beginning?
Yes.
That nigga lost weight.
Yes, I did.
He was like, "You're a murderer. You did it. I believe Mysterio. We're gonna let this murderer in the school."
That'd have had to be awkward, my man. Right. My man's just walking down the hallway and people letting them pass, and they're recording them
Yeah,
walking
I'm like,
away.
damn.
It's like, fam.
Yo, Mysterio's an asshole, bro. I can't believe he did.
Oh, he was
Yo, he did
cold
that
blooded
shit
for
to
that
a
one.
teenager. A teenager. That's some malicious shit.
Cold
That's
blooded
some
for that
cold
one,
blooded
bro.
shit. Fuck Mysterio. But yeah, my overall take of the movie was like I thought it was amazing. I thought it it was like I think it's the best Spider-Man I've ever seen in my life. I think it's better than the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, this Spider-Man was truly
It gave me everything I ever wanted from a Spider-Man movie. It gave me things I didn't even know I wanted from a Spider-Man movie.
it was amazing
Yeah, for
writing.
sure.
I don't know who wrote this. I got to give a lot of credit to the team
Mm-hmm.
at Marvel and Sony, whoever thought about bringing all of these movies together,
Kevin Feige
bringing
is a
all of
genius.
these characters together. Um, it was truly it was exceptional, and they
Yeah.
deserve any award. They deserve every
Yeah,
dollar.
for sure.
Like, this was truly a great movie.
My
Yeah.
favorite
So,
part,
yo, this movie literally saved the movie theaters for the
they
whole
sure did. I haven't seen a
2021.
movie there look like this since Endgame.
I went to the theaters for Dune
It was empty.
and straight
Yeah.
empty. And that movie,
If
yo,
if anyone, I feel like AMC stock probably went through the roof. I ain't seen it. I ain't looked at it.
AMC stock went up 16%
Jesus.
after. I mean, of course, it really ain't. It's about to drop
Yeah, for
again,
sure, for
especially with
sure.
this COVID surge. But, well, non-disclosure. We're not financial
Yeah, so
experts. Don't
but
come to
that
us with
shit,
that mess.
it
But
was a great experience.
yeah, AMC stock went up 16%, and that's has to do with
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man and just Spider-Man alone.
Yeah,
And kudos to them, kudos to
yeah.
Marvel, Disney, all that
Kevin
stuff, man.
Feige
It
is
was
really
exceptional.
just making these movies in the comic books. Like I never thought in a
Yep.
million years I see 3 Spider-Man in one movie.
And they tried to do the little Spider-Man's pointing at
Yeah,
each
they
other
did it
type thing.
twice. I missed it. They did it
Yeah.
subtly. They did it very tastefully and not like they didn't like do it corny.
Put a bit of corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
They didn't do it
Yeah, it was
corny.
cool.
I liked it. They did it so subtly I missed it. I had to see it on TikTok.
Part of me is glad that they actually fixed the villains.
Yeah.
Make them realize they're actual people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Great character. Jamie
And it is
Foxx.
crazy because it's like the first Spider-Man, it's like, yo, I've been thinking about this serum for years.
Yeah. He got his
You know what I'm saying?
like it's
He
like
in his mind, he was always like, what could I have
done to save
even though
this
he
man.
saved the world, it's like, what could I have done
Yeah,
different?
because if you think about it, that never happened, and that's with the Green Goblin, he would have never lost his best friend.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like he lost his best friend because of his father and that serum.
He wouldn't have got MJ, but
Yeah, he wouldn't have got MJ, but he wouldn't have lost his best friend. Actually, I think he would have
maybe
eventually
he
ended
would
up
have
with
still
MJ.
got MJ. Yeah, I think he still would have.
That was great. I thought
And
again
then
it was a great redemption for Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man. Even when he was like, "Oh damn, I'm lame," and then Toby was like, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa! I'm stuck on this bad this bad talk about yourself. You're amazing.
right,
You
you're
are
amazing.
amazing.
Right.
Like,
Oh, that was
I
beautiful.
was like, yes, give this man his flowers. He's at the end of the day, he still was Spider-Man. Like everyone gives his movies everyone compared his movies to the original Spider-Man. So like everyone was saying they were bad. But if you watch those movies with no knowledge of the original Spider-Man movies,
Oh,
they
they
were
were
good
good.
movies. They were good.
was
They
real
had
good.
their issues, like all movies have issues. The second one was a little like they kind of forced a lot of shit down your throat in the last 20 minutes. But like it was still a good movie. Like it was still enjoyable. The moment when his girl died was the most heartbreaking thing I ever seen in any Spider-Man movie. Until this one.
And and finally, the Tom Holland Spider-Man really went through some real stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? From what we've seen, of course, we don't know. You don't really know his background per se, based on the how he was shown. But each Spider-Man lost to Uncle Ben. and
Aunt
then
May was his
he
Uncle Ben.
loses Aunt May.
Yeah.
Right. And all of them had to overcome that in some instance, in some shape or form.
So I thought Tobey Maguire was gonna be in the movie, and it was gonna be like a flashback, and we see that he was actually Uncle Ben. That's what I originally thought was gonna happen in the movie, because I was like, it's too good to be true to believe that Tobey Maguire is gonna come back as Spider-Man damn near 50 years old. But I was like, it would have been cool if they made him Uncle Ben. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like,
Yeah.
it'd been dope, because he was the original Spider-Man, not the new Spider. It made sense, especially since they had a younger Aunt May. It would have made sense. Their Aunt May and him were like the same age. But they didn't do that. They just was like, nah, no such thing as Uncle Ben in this universe. Aunt May's gonna say, with great power comes great responsibility. And once she said that, I was like, oh, she's a goner. Goner for real.
And
Goner for sure.
Happy was really happy. She really tried to break up with Happy.
She broke this man's heart, and then they had to stay in his apartment. Nice ass apartment,
right? And then,
which they destroyed.
And then they destroyed that spot. They straight up. They destroyed the whole building.
They fucked that place up.
My man was just driving home, like.
Yo, he still was.
Oh man,
he still fucking was a bad motherfucker though. When he pulled up, it was like, run. He fucking caught a charge for Peter. Imagine, oh my god, imagine this nigga just wakes up in jail. Like, why the fuck am I? Why am I even in here? But yeah, I fucking love the movie, man. It just led to a lot of theories, a lot of questions I had, like, who should be Miles Morales? Like, they got to do Miles Morales next. They done teased Miles Morales in all three of Tom Holland's movies. The first one, they literally had Miles Morales' uncle, played by Donald Glover, in the movie.
For real?
Donald Glover plays Miles Morales' uncle. That's why he had that line like, "Nah, I gotta go pick up my nephew." Like in the first Homecoming, that's Donald Glover was playing Miles Morales' uncle, right? So that confirms that Miles Morales is in the MCU. Second movie, they did something else to tease Miles Morales, but it was more subtle. And in this movie, but again, Jamie Foxx goes, so I thought you would think all these Spider-Man, you would think there's a black one. And I was like, man, he's like, I just thought you would be a brother when she took off the mask. I was not expecting you to be a white man, which is pretty dope. So like, this is why I know that they're getting ready to introduce Miles Morales soon. Don't know how they're gonna do it. Don't know who they're gonna play him. A lot of people, I put a poll, a TikTok up. A lot of people in the comments about the TikTok really think Miles Brown should be Miles Morales. I literally think it's because his name's Miles, because that nigga's 5'4". Ain't no Spider-Man.
For those who is that?
Miles Brown is the little boy from Blackish, the youngest son. They say that he should be Miles Morales. One, I don't know if he could act that well. We know he could do comedy, but can he get serious? 2, he's 5'4". 3, he's 16, which is a good age. But I think I'm kind of over, like, the young Spider-Man. I feel like young Spider-Man, if he's gonna come back, it has to be Miles Morales. But like, I don't want to spend 3 movies of him in high school. You feel me? Like, I want to see him as a grown man. So I got 2 people I think who should be who could be Miles Morales. I got Caleb McLaughlin. That's the black kid from Stranger Things. I think he could do it.
No.
You don't think so? Why you say that?
No.
Why you say that?
Bro, I just don't see it, bro.
He pack on some muscle. He's skinny as ever, but have him pack on like 10 pounds of muscle. I think he could do it. And then this other actor, he was in the movie. His name is Calvin Harrison Jr. You know who he is? He was in You ever seen the movie Loose?
No.
Oh, okay. Then you ever see Monster? You know how they made the movie for Monster? You remember the book about the young black man? He is falsely accused. You never read that at school, Monster?
No.
Oh, really? You never read Monster? I read Monster. Anyway, he was in Monster. He was in a bunch of movies. He was in movies called Waves with Sterling K. Brown. The kid could act. He's 27, a little old by the time they want to put Miles Morales in. But if you see a picture of this dude and a picture of Miles Morales in the comic books, they're basically the same damn person, bro. They look exactly alike.
I'm trying to think. I'm not even really going to try to answer this, but I just don't think Stranger Things dude is it. But I can't. I wasn't prepared to answer this question.
Yeah.
I just don't
So
think
I
he's
just
it.
thought of the
And then
question earlier today.
dude 27. Yeah, he a little too old
Yeah.
at 27. You kind of got to pick somebody.
But he still plays high school. Like he still looks young enough because everything I've seen him in, he's been in high school or like super young.
Yeah.
He was in that. He was in another movie. You see that Tracy Ellis Ross movie when she was the singer?
Oh.
Yeah, her son from that movie.
Oh.
Yeah, there we go. I had to go black movie. I had to go black movie. I figured it out. I just had to go black movie. I had to go black. Even though the other three movies I told you were black
messing with a
movies.
white girl. He was messing with a white girl.
Even though the other three movies were black movies.
I mean, that's the only one you can throw at me, bro. You ain't finna throw nothing else.
Tracy Ellis, yeah, he was in the Tracy Ellis Ross movie. Yeah. Him, that guy.
Yeah,
And that's the only movie I see him play an adult.
Like I said, he just seemed a little too old.
Yeah, I which makes sense because like if they were casted him 4 years ago when they casted Tom Holland, he'd be fine. But yeah, that's my thought on who should be Miles Morales. And then that was all my theories. I said all my theories before we got to it. So yeah, word. Oh, the Tobey Maguire theory. No, I got one more theory. So when Tobey Maguire got stabbed, they were prepared to kill him. So like the rumors are that they did reshoots to keep him alive. Because Kevin Feige, the guy who runs Marvel, was like, seen it and was like, nah, the chemistry's too good. We can't kill him. We could potentially do this again in an epic Avengers crossover movie. And this is why the rumors of Secret Wars is coming, because in Secret Wars is a bunch of universes fighting, converging together. You can bring Andrew and Toby back for Secret Wars in the future. I don't think that'll ever happen, but like he didn't want to kill them off. I feel like he didn't want to kill them off just for that purpose.
I like it, Jake.
Yeah, that's what I heard. That's the rumors. That's the word on the street. But yeah, that was Spider-Man's amazing. That shit. I can't wait for the future. Can't wait for the future of the MCU. These niggas reinvigorated me. Because Shang-Chi was good, but I didn't get excited for the future. The Eternals was okay, but it didn't get me actually it got me a little excited for the future, but not that excited. This movie though got me hyped, bro. Got me hyped. Made me want to start rewatching Daredevil, bro. Got me hyped for the finale of Hawkeye, bro. I'm excited.
Oh Lord, give me 1 second.
What?
My laptop was about to die.
Oh shit!
I did not have my charger.
Oh damn! For the people
Lord.
that I listened, Tyler just got up because his laptop almost died.
All right, man. Let's get into some hip hop.
Okay.
Let's get into our hip hop connoisseur segment.
Yes.
Big. Well, do we want to talk music first or just hip hop?
Let's get the music first. Let's do music and then talk about all the other stuff after.
All right. First off, shout out to Roddy Ricch, man. Yeah. Live Life Fast came out December 17th.
Listen to the first three.
I thought the album was okay. I mean, it's hard to beat Please Excuse Me
that was
for
a
Being
good
Antisocial. That album was just absolutely nuts. I mean, this one was cool. I mean, I really just it was really just on some rich nigga
Yeah,
stuff, man. Like, yo, I've been out here living my life. I don't know what to
it
tell you
started
niggas,
strong.
but you're gonna have to catch
It
up.
started strong. That's why I've
Yeah.
been doing that lately. That's my new thing lately. When a new album comes out, I listen to the first 3 songs and I get to it later. If I don't like the first 3 songs, I probably won't finish it. But if I like the first 3 songs, I'm gonna get to it later. You know what I'm saying? But from those 3 songs
Yeah.
I listened to, I was like, oh, this is gonna be something.
I was slightly disappointed by I believe it's called Slow It Down. I believe the song's called Slow It Down.
Okay.
Let me pull it up. Yeah, Slow It Down. Even though it did have Ty Dolla $ign in it, I was only disappointed because he had Jamie Foxx in the interlude. He had an interlude to it, and it was Jamie
What a
Foxx
week for Jamie.
almost sounding like how he sounded in the beginning of Slow James.
Mm.
So he was talking like, "Yo, Roddy, like I was talking to some girls and like, bro, you don't really slow it down like that. Like, you don't slow it down like me and Kanye used to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you really gotta, slow it down. You know what I'm saying? Play some Marvin Gaye.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Luther Vandross. You know what I'm saying? And then like what we got sounded cool, but I don't know. I thought it was gonna be
That song was only 54
some real
seconds.
smooth. Which one?
The Slow It Down song.
I know. I thought we were gonna get some real smooth, my G. Like,
Wow.
oh man, I really, and maybe I had, it was just
It
the
got you
hype of
it got
Jamie
your
Foxx talking.
expectations high, like with
Yeah,
that
yeah. And I was at the
that
gym.
song from DJ Khaled
Yeah,
album.
exactly.
Where he
Exactly.
thought it was gonna be They Know, but it
Just
was
like the song with the Shorty Low sample.
but
Just like
but
that
it
one.
wasn't the Shorty Low sample, it
Uh
was the original reggae sample. So
bro, I took it as
I,
I took it as
which makes sense. I
Shorty Low
understand
sample,
it,
which I get. Shout out to DJ Khaled, I get it.
but
But when they was like, da, 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 woo, I was like,
which
stop.
makes sense. It makes sense because that was an iconic song. It made you think it was going that way, but then you gotta remember who DJ Khaled is and how he loves like reggae music and shit. Yeah, now with that context going in.
With that being said, that was the only thing that was really kind of disappointing. I think everything else was kind of, Roddy
Yeah.
stayed in his lane and just talked his shit. So shout out to him, man. A couple other projects, man. Boldy
Yeah, who's
James,
that?
man. Super Tecmo Bowl, man. Boldy James is a member of Griselda.
Okay.
Um,
Oh, is that the big light skin
I
nigga?
believe, yeah, Detroit nigga, man.
That's his name.
Let me
I heard
tell
him on a
you,
freestyle. He's nice.
I just feel like 10 years ago he would have been part of Currency Squad.
Yeah.
Like they call it Paper Planes or something like that. I just really like he kind of dull. He kind of it's to some people he might be boring, but I really like his
Yeah.
flow. I like the beat selections.
Does he
Him
sound like a
and
Griselda
then
nigga?
no,
Okay.
he sound like he would have fit in.
With-
He sound like a Currency.
Okay. Oh, like
I feel
driving
like
slow
he would
music,
have. Yeah,
lighting up
I feel like he would have fit in right. He
smoking
would
some
have fit in
weed.
very well with Currency. Um, but he talking some real grimy stuff, so it's like it's a mix. It's a mix of Griselda, a mix of like feeling like a Currency could get a Currency feature any
Yeah.
day. On top of that, the whole album was with the Alchemist,
Oh.
which the Alchemist don't get a lot of
He,
credit, but this man is a beast.
what you call it?
This man is a beast.
He
Especially when he go in the lab with just one
yeah,
artist,
he's
like the same
legit.
like what he did with
Isn't he white?
like what he did. Yeah, he a white
Yeah, I
boy.
thought he was white.
Who's that? My bad, bro. My mind going blank. Who the artist he be in the lab with a lot?
I
Who
know
had that
I
song?
I can't
Scotty Bean.
I can't think about it. I know who you're talking. I know who you're
Hold
talking
on.
about. I can't think of it.
I know I got. Nigga, his last album was called Alfredo. I know.
What you call?
Start with
Freddie
a D.
Gibbs.
Freddie Gibbs. God, I said D. Freddie Gibbs. All right.
I thought you was talking
Bodie
about some
James, I
old.
feel
I thought you
like
was
could
talking about
go.
old school. Like
Nah. Bodie James would go real well. Him and Freddie Gibbs.
mm,
I would love to hear a song like that. Probably because they work with the Alchemist.
yeah.
But I thought that was a decent project. And then a Christmas album dropped. Did we talk about this already?
Nah,
Bryson Tiller got a Christmas album,
I did
bro.
not know this. When did he drop this year?
They dropped this right after
Oh
Thanksgiving.
wow.
And I just been sitting on it. I just been listening to it.
I had
Drew,
no idea. He didn't advertise it or
it's
nothing. Did
good.
he advertise it?
Nah, he just dropped it, bro. It's
Oh,
good, man. Seven
I feel
songs.
like
7 songs. He
I feel
got
like Bryson Tiller
he
can't
got
just drop
one.
a project. I feel like he's not Beyonce.
In the streaming world, you
Yeah,
can.
in the
You
stream where
really
you can.
in the streaming world.
5 years ago, after Trap Soul, if you would have just dropped a Christmas album, perfect.
Well, that's the thing, bro. That's the thing. In today's world, not even in today's world. If you drop Christmas music, it's
Yeah,
going to
for
be
sure.
played.
There's
So,
and
but I like it. He got a song with Justin Bieber.
okay.
He got a song with Kiana Lede.
Ooh,
Yeah, he
I
got
love
some
me some
good. He
Kiana
got some.
Lede. You see that music video with her and Kaylani?
No,
Oh, so
I'm gonna watch it
great
later
music
though.
video. It's called Best Friend or
He
Your Best Friend, something like that.
it sounded really good though. I was very impressed that this Christmas album was like
Yeah.
straight.
I'm gonna
Shout
give
out
that
to
a
my
listen.
wife. I listened to it one time, but then my wife was like, "Yo, that Bryson Tiller album is good."
I'm
I
gonna
was like, "All right, bet."
play it. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it after when we decorate our Christmas tree. Still ain't done it yet. Don't judge me.
I won't. And then finally, last album review. Shout out to Big Boy and Sleepy Brown, straight out of the dungeons of Stankonia.
Yeah.
You know, one half of the Southern Playalistic team. You know, Big Boy, Sleepy Brown dropped the big sleepover.
This is definitely.
And may I just say, funky as all funk of the funkadelic could ever be.
I was gonna say, is this
that
like
album is just
make your
straight
auntie
funky.
dropping panties music?
This is definitely play it with your uncle in the car.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You and your uncle riding around, driving slow. It is drop your auntie's panties type music, but it's still fire, bro.
I didn't even know this was a thing. I need to listen to this. I've been slacking on my music lately.
This is what I'm here for. I slack on all that comic stuff you be talking.
Yeah.
So this is me stepping up.
Yeah, I be slacking on my music stuff on a regular basis. All right.
Finally, Big Sean. Big Sean's on Drink Champs, bro.
I didn't watch the whole thing. I listened to a good majority of it. I didn't get to any of the juicy stuff that was coming out of it. So like the stuff about Kanye, and I didn't see the moment where he asked Nori if he's okay. Is he treating himself? Is he take care of his body?
Oh yeah. Once they started taking shots, he was like, "Bro, like you do this often. Like you good?"
yeah. It was like
so
genuine.
You good?
So genuine. I missed that.
He came off very genuine in the interview. Yeah. Watched the whole thing, man. Or listened to the whole thing. I was at work. It was everything you would want out of a response. But then he was the most respectful nigga at the same time, man. So
what was going on between him and Kanye?
So here's the thing, bro. Well, of course, for those who don't know, Kanye went on Drink Champs, and Kanye just straight up dissed him on Drink Champs. Mm-hmm. Kanye said Big Sean was the worst decision he ever made.
I seen that.
He said, on my tombstone, you would say Big Sean's the worst decision I ever made.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, the worst mistake I ever made.
Oh my God.
And then they asked him why. It was like, you know, he ain't support me on my presidential campaign. I'm like, for real? That's your only. And then he tried to say something like, you can't, your first single can't be ass. Like, that's how people gonna remember you for ass. And I'm like, bro,
because the song
ass still gets played in the
ass.
I'm like, first of all, I don't know how many people really remember him for ass.
I don't remember. I forgot about that song, low key.
By the way, though, that song will still get played. It
still gets played, but you forget about it.
For a fact.
I forgot about that song.
For a fact.
I forgot that was Big Sean's song.
So Big Sean had a rebuttal.
Yeah.
After a couple, getting them tipsy a little bit. Shout out, Nori got him straight. Big Sean. First of all, Big Sean said he's the most successful artist on Good Music. And that is a
Yeah,
fact.
that's a fact. Yeah.
He put out 5 albums with Good Music.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody else has put out that much music under the label.
Mm-hmm.
He pretty much has held down Good
Yeah.
Music financially. I mean, besides Kanye,
Yeah. Financially, for sure,
he's
he's the most successful artist.
So for him to say that number one is that he was like, for him to say that after I done pretty much held down Good Music for all this time, I mean, that's messed up. That's number one.
That's hurtful, bro.
Number two, Big Sean did an audit on his label, which any rapper should do, any artist should do.
And they owe him money.
She audit your label. They owe Big Sean. He said Good Music owes him $6 million.
Jesus.
$6 million. And he's like, I mean, how would you feel? Because that's not funny.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he was like, and he ain't never tried to come up to him on no disrespectful stuff, asking about it. Because every time he come up to him, it was like a Sunday service or something.
Yeah.
So he wasn't on some he was like, he'll talk about it when he talk about it, but it's like, he owed me money. And you know what I'm saying? For him to say I'm a mistake, like, it's wrong. It's wrong on that end. And then with the presidential campaign, I said this before, but he officially said it. He was like, he didn't endorse anybody.
Yeah.
He didn't endorse anybody because Kanye was running.
Yeah.
And on top of that, years before that, he tweeted Kanye for president.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember that. So like the fact that that's just some disrespectful shit. Like I love Kanye and all, but like the way he's been acting the last 5 years, it's just like, bruh, like it's not like he forgot where it came from. But
there's more, Jack.
Huh?
There's more.
Oh, there's more? Oh, jeez.
Big Sean said, yo, and I don't know what his obsession with Drake is.
I see that.
Yo, this man goes, he recorded Blessed with Drake.
Yeah.
The album's ready to drop, bro. Everything's in line. He has, he got the song. It's just Big Sean and Drake on Blessed.
Yeah. Kanye had to hop on it.
He plays it for everybody. He plays it for Kanye. Kanye was like, nah, I need a verse on this. So he's like, bro, this is done. And on top of that, Big Sean calls Drake, was like, yo, Kanye was a verse on it. And Drake was like, I mean, it's not needed. Like, it's done. This song is finished. Kanye drops the verse, but never masters it, bro. He doesn't get back to him right away. Yeah. So the I guess the radio edit and the video edit wasn't supposed to have Kanye on it because he never got the master back.
Oh.
So he's off the radio edit, and then they go to shoot the video, and Kanye storm in tripping, talking about why ain't I on the song? It's like, fam,
this is my thing with Kanye. This is my thing with Kanye. Like, this man, like, he's a genius, but I feel like, and he pays attention to detail, but I feel like he does shit sometimes and then half commits to it.
By the way, random fact, I found out today Kanye produced You Don't Know My Name.
Yeah, I knew that.
That shook me. I was like, it makes sense. It makes sense, but it shook me. Okay, back to the topic.
Yeah. Kanye be tripping, bro.
Kanye be tripping. And Big Sean was like, quote unquote, that was some bitch shit. What he said was some bitch shit. That's exactly what he said.
I agree. That was some bitch shit. Like, how you just gonna say somebody that you signed was a mistake? The worst mistake ever.
The only one that stayed loyal to the label enough to give you 5 albums.
Right.
3 went platinum.
Yeah.
At least 3 of them went platinum.
One man can save the world, nigga, and you gonna treat him this way?
Paradise?
I don't fuck with you. That shit blew
Come
the
on,
fuck up.
oh.
That's the biggest song ever came out of good music.
Yeah,
It was a Big Sean song,
yeah,
and this is how you gonna treat this man. The disrespect from one of my favorite artists to my other favorite artist is it's, it's just like that's like saying Jay-Z said J. Cole's the biggest mistake I ever made.
facts.
Like that's just
Facts.
disrespectful. Like that's just like I don't even know how to respect. Like that kind of like that shit hurt my feelings because I'm a fan.
Yeah, because originally, when he said that, when Kanye said that, I was caught off guard
Yeah,
because I thought he was gonna say something
yeah.
nice.
He like set it up for the this is gonna be a nice thing, but oh this is where you're going. I feel
But um, also on the interview, Nori had a problem with Big Sean, before this interview,
what was his problem?
and so Big Sean asked Nori. No, Nori asked Big Sean for a verse, and apparently Big Sean never got back to him.
Yeah,
And Nori pretty much held that.
yeah.
Like he would be on the podcast talking about, nah, man, I don't back to Big Sean, man. He ain't giving no verse. so, so they was able to talk it out, and they actually hugged it out on the
That's
podcast. But
dope.
what was cool about it? Was Nori got a call from Nas. So Nori told Big Sean he got a call from Nas saying, "Hey, bro, you need to hear Big Sean out. He a good dude." And I'm like, yo, how dope is
Yeah,
that he said Nas spoke on his behalf?
that's beautiful. That's
That
beautiful.
was
That's
absolutely,
beautiful.
yeah, that was crazy.
I got to the point
That was
when they
beautiful
started
to hear,
drinking
man.
the Dominican rum.
Yeah.
That's where I stopped.
Yeah, man. But nah, Big Sean, you can tell he a real
Yeah,
calculated dude.
I like Big Sean. Great man.
You know what? Hearing his story, for one, a couple things. I need to read 48 Laws of Power. I feel like a lot of
Yeah,
niggas read
a
that
lot of
book, and
niggas
I
read
gotta
that
get
book.
that.
A lot of niggas read that book and think they know they know the answers to life.
Them niggas think they know the answers of life. I'm like, no. But I have read the Four Agreements. He also
Hey.
was saying quotes from the Four Agreements too. So
There was another book he was talking about that he was reading. I forgot. It seemed interesting.
hella books, man.
I wanted to look
Kind
it
of
up. I
gotta
wanted
go
to ask
back.
if you read it, but I forgot. I meant to write it down. Damn, I'm gonna have to go back and listen.
I ain't read too many stuff. Oh, real quick now, since we on books, everybody go get Read Until You Understand by Farrah Griffin. I feel like I've shouted that book out before, but if you haven't got it, Read Until You Understand by Farrah Griffin, i.e., my aunt.
Oh, okay. I was gonna
She
say
is
you
a
know this person.
professor at Columbia. She has written an amazing book, and it is very emotional for me because she talks a lot about her life, which then ends up talking about my family. So I have learned a lot in these past couple weeks. Okay.
That's funny. That's funny.
I have learned a
I
lot.
gotta read it. I gotta learn your
But
family
it's
secrets.
beautiful. It's a beautiful thing.
Oh.
There's nothing crazy, man. There's nothing I ain't told you
Okay.
per se. I don't think.
I'm gonna have to
Not
read
yet,
it. I don't
anyway.
read books. I still gotta read the Spider-Man book you got me for Christmas. Tyler bought me a comic book. Everybody, great gift.
It's not just one comic
I
book.
know.
It's like 6 of them
Yeah,
in
no,
there.
it's
I just want
it's
everybody to
it's a
know
trap.
this is a
trade.
beast of a comic book.
That's not even the biggest one I ever read.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I was gonna get you a Luke Cage.
Yeah,
There was
cool.
a Luke Cage
I never read
comic
any Luke Cage
with
comics.
like there was a Luke Cage comic. It was like all of them in there, but that thing was like $40.
Yo, wait till I show. After we get out there, I'll show you my biggest comic book.
But yeah,
should look like a phone book.
I mean, you're welcome.
They appreciate it, man. I haven't read it yet. It's in I put it in my work backpack, so I have it for when I go to work and read.
I'm not gonna lie to you. The way you thanked me for the book in a text sounded very ungrateful.
Really? Oh, I was smiling when I sent that text.
That's because you had no exclamation period
Oh,
or anything at the end.
I don't put emotions in my text messages.
I know. So in my mind, it just said, "Thanks for this comic book." Just
Oh,
said,
I was
"Thanks for the."
smiling. Jada was
It was
like,
like,
"Oh
"Thanks for the
God, of
book."
course."
It did. He was like, "Oh, thanks for the Spider-Man book." Yeah, great. That's how I
Yeah.
took it, and I was just like, in my mind, I was like, "See, you know what? You don't do shit for reactions. You do it out
I'm
of
so
the good
sorry.
kindness of your heart."
I had you. I
I,
gave you a fucking existential crisis.
I had to I'm about to spaz in my mind. I had to remind myself, this you don't do stuff.
Oh my!
It's just
I
like
was
you
so
gotta remember,
grateful. I
yo.
was so happy. I was literally smiling while I sent the text. I was like, "Oh shit, this is dope." I don't have any Miles Morales books. I got one, but I was like, "This is dope." I was like, "Wow."
I was telling Drew, he was like, Jay said, thanks for the call, but I don't know how to take it, man. He
Well,
just
I hope
sounded
Drew
so
listens to this to know that I was
he
actually
didn't
excited.
care.
Drew, I was happy about this. I was
Drew
smiling while
wrapped the
texting.
book. Drew wrapped the book
Oh,
up.
thanks, Drew. I knew it was a book when I picked it up, and I was like, "Damn!" I was like, "This is a pretty hefty book." I was like, "This might be a comic book," but nah, Tyler didn't give me a comic book. He got me some financial book or something. I was like, "Damn,
Yeah, I
this niggas
know.
gave me homework for Christmas." I thought you bought me a book on like explaining like YouTube marketing strategies. I was like, "Oh damn, this."
Oh,
I was
no.
like, "Thank
No,
you for
that's
not
not a
giving me
Christmas
homework." I
gift.
was like, I was happier that it was a comic book. I was so happy. I was like, "Thank God this ain't a real book." I'm like, "Oh, I'm gonna actually read this." I haven't got to it yet, but
Shout out to Mahogany, bro. I was at Mahogany
yeah,
store. There's a Mahogany bookstore at the National
and that's
Harbor.
where you got it.
It was just all black authors.
That's dope.
It was pretty cool.
Wait, was this
Yeah,
one written
man.
by a black author?
I don't know,
Oh,
but it's a black
yeah,
superhero.
true.
They ain't.
I
I
mean, Ta-Nehisi
ain't.
Coates still writes Black Panther. Ta-Nehisi Coates is writing
Ah,
he wasn't only writing Black Panther. He was writing some other comics too. I can't remember.
interesting. Interesting.
Um,
So yeah. Shout out Big
yeah,
Sean,
shout out
man.
Big Sean.
With all that being said,
Uh,
shout out to Big Sean.
another
Glad he did that.
thing that happened in hip hop world. You see A5 South show Rick Ross?
Bro, I was
I was
yo.
in shock.
I was watching it.
Yeah,
I was watching it. Like I saw Rick Ross on there and I was watching
yeah.
it. Like this, I didn't find out about that until
You watched it.
I didn't see no
Yeah,
headlines. I didn't see no headlines and then
I
went to see it. I'm
I
watching
seen it
it.
after.
And Rick Ross looked like he's having a
Yeah,
good
he was having a
time.
great time.
And Rick Ross
I
just
really think he forgot he had to do so and was like, "Oh shit."
yeah, I think something had to come up. Something had to come up where he was
I
just
love how
like,
they took it
he
though.
just had to
I
roll.
love how they took
But
it though. They didn't take it like it was like any disrespect thing.
yeah,
But
I mean, at
DC
the end
stuff,
of
I
the
seen him
day,
go outside. I seen him go out the door, but I just thought the nigga needed some air. So Carlos, Carlos was like, you know what?
fail.
That's how I'm gonna leave for the rest of my life now. That's how rich niggas move.
That was the
That should
funniest.
have
Hey,
been dead.
bro. Rick Ross really was like, I'm gonna go use bathroom real quick, then we can really get into some conversation.
This nigga was
And
having a good, and he was having a good
fail.
time. He was probably mad he had to go. He was like, damn, you know what the little kid's like, I don't want to go. That's why I felt like he was,
Bro, them niggas was freestyling.
yeah.
They was hyped because they like Rick Ross in the building. Like, when he come back, it's
When,
gonna be
when the
crazy. And
producers
then,
came on, was like, oh yeah, he left. They was like, what? Not even say no goodbye. They didn't dap us up or nothing.
Carlos said, that's how I'm leaving every time. Hey, bro. Carlos know what to say,
Yeah,
bro.
yo,
That man
I'm
know
just so
what to
happy they didn't
say.
take it in a way of disrespect. I hope he comes back on. When DC was like, yo, next time I see this nigga, I'm gonna say something. I was dead, bro. I was like, yeah, who wouldn't say something? You just up and leave?
Bro, he really just
Yeah.
left on the 85 South,
And then I just see this before we came on the podcast.
You know what it might have been.
He probably had to take a shit. I thought he had to take a shit.
Nah. Did you see how much effort it took that nigga to get off that couch? He was not getting back down on that couch, boy. I'll tell you that right now. Rick Ross was not about to sit back down on that couch. That couch, I know that nigga was singing. I know he was singing.
Was like, yo, if I come back, I need a stand.
Right. Like, hey, I'm gonna need a stool. Like, look,
let me sit in the DJ booth.
That nigga DC was like, I'm sitting here eating these niggas chips. I'm sitting here eating these niggas chips and he gonna come back. We got this wing stop.
That shit had me dead. I couldn't stop laughing. I was like, yo, these niggas is hilarious. The other thing that's going on, I seen just before we came on, it's not as funny. We should have ended with the Rick Ross thing with this, because this is little.
Let's end it then. I don't even want to talk about it.
Let's keep pushing. You don't want to talk about it?
Nope.
All right.
Nope.
Okay.
Insecure. Let's end this on Insecure.
I want to talk about Deron Williams and Frank Gore real quick.
Deron Williams knocked his ass out, bro.
Yeah, you see
Frank
that?
Gore should stay out the boxing ring forever.
Well, they won. He won by a split decision.
So it was split?
Yeah. The videos I sent you look like Frank Gore's getting his ass whooped, though. But it went the split decision. Jake Paul knocked out Tyron Woodley. That's my favorite fighter. The way he knocked.
Can I respectfully just say it just really looks like Tyron Woodley is just getting the bag right now.
Well, Tyron Woodley also had 2-week notice.
Fam, there's no way Tyron Woodley puts his left hand down like that.
Well, he had 2 weeks notice.
Come in for. I don't care. You a boxer? You gonna put your hand down like that?
True.
But no, I'm saying it like there's no way that wasn't on purpose, bro. I'm sorry.
You don't think so?
You're not finna tell me that was on purpose.
I just thought Tyron Woodley wasn't in the shape he should have. He was in for the first fight, and just came in the last
Bruh, because I just saw the knockout. I ain't see the fight or nothing, but all I'm saying is this man had his hands up, both his hands up.
He looked a little winded.
You know what I'm saying?
He looked winded.
He had both his hands up, and then dude takes 2 steps back. He just drops it.
Yeah.
Like what? What?
He looked winded.
Where'd they do that?
I mean, he's a real good sport about it, because he been asking people to send them memes of the knockout.
Bro, that's because he know he got the bag.
Yeah, for sure.
I just don't believe you just let your hand down like that. I mean,
he was so
on purpose. I don't believe you let your hand like that on accident. Like you actually trying to compete and win this fight, bro.
I do like how Jake Paul at the end of the fight was like, "Yo, he's a legend. He deserves his props. He took this fight with 2 weeks notice. He didn't have to take this fight. Like, he gave homeboy. I'm just happy he gave Tyron Woodley his props. Like, it wasn't on no shit talking shit like it was in the past.
Let's be honest. This does not continue if he loses.
Yeah,
he has to keep winning for this money train to keep going.
Well, he was supposed to fight Tyson Fury's brother. Tyson Fury's brother dropped out because he got hurt 2 weeks before the fight. This would have been the fight where he would have fought an actual boxer, and we would find out if he was actually about it. You know what I'm saying? Now we don't know.
I mean, we'll see, bro.
We don't know. But yeah, let's get into Insecure. This is a big episode.
Bro,
the black woman.
Bro, all I'm trying to tell you is
she ain't picking nobody.
This barbecue in Maryland tastes a little better than that barbecue up in Boston. You know what I'm saying? And the only reason you got good barbecue is because I'm in Maryland.
Yo, the jabs they was taking at each other, bro.
Fam, and the toughest.
When his boy,
when my man's asked for the season cut. When my bad. When my man asked for the season cut, he said, "I can't." Me and Issa looking at apartments, boy.
Yeah. I was like, "Oh, this getting spicy."
Hey,
this is a spicy cookout.
But I ain't even gonna lie. You know, your boy been Team Lawrence for a long time. But after Lawrence hit him with the like short nigga stuff, like he was just like he extended his arm like you can't reach me, nigga. I got
Got triggered.
PTSD from
You got
that. You know
triggered?
what I'm saying? I got real triggered as a light-skinned short man. And I was like, you know what? I'll Team Nathan to this bitch. At least for this
When
episode.
his boy was like, "Yo, we could run these fades all kinds of ways," I was like, "No." I was like, "Yo, don't do that." He's like, "Yo, we gonna run up in that spot," you know.
I mean, how do you feel? Lawrence came to this
That's
party
me.
with baby mama
That's me. If
and a
he was in that
baby.
situation, I'd ask you, like, "Yo, you try to run up in the spot?" And you'd be like, "Nah,
Yeah,
nah,
that would
nah,
be.
Jay,
I would have
nah,
been like,
nah,
nah, bro,
Jay, nah,
it's
nah.
chill,
We
it's
could,
cool,
we
it's cool,
chill,
it's
we
cool.
chill." That'd be
Yeah.
me. I seen myself in that moment. We could run these fades
Yeah.
all kinds of ways, bro. Different kinds of ways. I was like, not because you the
I
drama.
I'd also been like Lawrence though. I would have been like Lawrence and just like creeping
Yeah.
all day.
Well,
I'd have been walking around like, oh, there she
yo,
go.
my boy, Lawrence's boy, the one he been staying with, my favorite character in the show, that nigga dropped a bar. He was completely right about Lawrence. This is the first time we never even thought about this. He was like, you didn't fight. You just typical Lawrence, just going with the flow.
Wow.
I was like, we spent this whole season, we been talking about all the shit that Issa did. We didn't even mention one time. Yo, why did Lawrence fight for her?
Yeah, I mean, literally, she breaks up with him, and
He goes,
well,
cool.
well, let's stop right here. Let's stop right here because okay, there's a lot on the nigga's plate,
Yeah, no,
man.
I feel you.
She breaks up with him, and he goes to his apartment. It's all boxes. Clearly, the nigga got to move.
Yeah.
He got to get his spot together. He just started a new job. Baby coming.
But
like, what they talking about? But I will say, all that time he was, spent messing with these women. He could have tried.
yeah, he could have fought for Issa back. There's no.
He could have tried.
As men, if you want to be with your woman, you gonna fight for her. You fought for your girl.
Indeed, I did, but I also gave it time.
Yeah, true. But I feel like Lawrence just never.
No, you gotta. Here's the thing, though, bro. But I gotta take Lawrence's side on this because you're not gonna fight when you're in a messed up situation.
No, true.
Like for me personally, I fought because I finally got certain things together.
Yeah.
I had to get some things out the way. I had to put some things in place. And then I was like, okay, let's, I'm gonna make this happen.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make this work. I gotta go get her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now, with his situation, especially with Shorty pregnant and stuff, like I feel like the reason that he was finally able to be bold enough to talk to her like that is because he was finally in a place in a place where he was solid.
Yeah.
He had a foundation. Like he was cool with the baby mama. He's treating his son like the king that his son is. You know what I'm saying?
I think.
And now he's like, oh, I'm in a position. Let me go ahead and make a move.
I think it was the wrong time to have that conversation, especially when she got her whole ass man there. Little disrespect.
I mean, I get it, but I get it. I totally
Nathan.
I get that. But what's it called?
Who you think would have won the fight?
Oh, Lawrence would have won the fight.
I think Nathan would have gave him the hands, bro. I think Nathan would have gave him the hands.
Did you see the extension?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean if Nathan didn't get in close, he couldn't have caught him.
He's not getting in close, bro.
I don't know, man.
On top of that,
it would have been a good fight.
On top of that, all of Lawrence's boys.
Oh yeah, he would have got jumped. Because my favorite character would have hopped in with his big ass. That nigga got swollen shit out of nowhere. That nigga would have hit him with a headlock. That nigga will get out.
That's a fact.
That nigga got swole. Out the cut, like out of nowhere. But yeah, you're right.
That's
all his boys would have came through. I was hoping to see Tahir at the party. Tahir more.
Why?
He plays one of Lawrence's boys.
He does.
He been in a couple episodes.
Wow, I gotta go back and watch.
Been in a couple episodes as one of Lawrence's boys. I thought he was gonna be there since it was like the finale, and Tahir said he was gonna be
Yeah.
in it.
I think.
I'm just happy they spent. It feels like they spent a lot of time doing nothing just to lead up to this.
Yeah. I like the way everything was set up now having Tiffany going away and then having this set up at the going away party, I was good. I thought that was good writing. I
Yeah,
thought that was
I thought that
good
was me
plot.
too.
You know what I'm saying? And it was
Molly
it
and
just
Terry and
felt,
high as shit running around.
oh, that was funny.
They gonna get married, bro. She gonna be with him forever.
Oh yeah.
That's
Oh
that's
yeah.
her person. when
I'm happy
when
for
her
them.
co is like, oh, they fucking. Yeah, they fucking. I was,
And he partner.
yeah.
Oh, he
And
getting
she
money.
was actually, when I seen she was actually happy for him to be partner, I was like, oh, this a whole new Molly. That put the
Cause she
icing
been
on the cake.
trying to get partners
Mhm.
since season 1. She been trying to be partners since season
Yeah,
1.
she been trying to be partner
whenever
since she got there to that new company.
whenever somebody got whenever somebody got promoted and stuff, she
Felt the
was
way.
like, oh, this is some women stuff.
This
right
was
here.
me, my moment where I noticed that Molly is a completely new person. Because old Molly would have been like, but gave a look, or like she would have looked. You could have seen in her face that she was upset, but she was actually
Yep.
genuinely happy. Like her initial reaction was like, "Oh my god," and gave him a hug. Like I was like, "Oh, Molly's different."
It's good to see her in this
Yeah,
space. What is Natasha Rothwell's character? That's funny because I actually know her name, but Natasha Rothwell,
Kelly.
the funny one, Kelly. Thank you.
Yeah.
I love it how Kelly was standing with the good Lord, I'm terrible with names. Was standing with the married couple, like she was going away with it, like she was hosting that
Yo,
joint.
I love Issa's brother every time he makes an appearance.
Too
When
funny.
Tiffany was like, "Oh," when he was like, "Why are you recycling the same game?" And she was like, "Oh, what
She's like,
about
got
thing
one
over
over
there?"
there.
Literally, the next scene, he's like, "Hey, baby, can you give me a drink?" I was like, "Damn, already? They called each other baby already? Damn."
Too crazy.
That shit was hilarious. I thought that was funny. I was dying. I was like, damn. Forget.
And you know what? I think and I'll tell you why I think Lawrence was just like, forget it, I gotta do this now.
Yeah.
He almost went through a similar situation in season 1.
Mm. Oh yeah, with
Daniel.
Daniel, yeah.
And it's just like, all right, instead of me sitting here, waiting until I get home and I'm gonna get some terrible news or whatnot, I need to go for it
Yeah,
now.
nah.
I gotta go for
There's
it now.
a lot happened in my like a lot happened, but I feel like there's still needs more to be done. I'm hoping this next episode is an hour.
It's definitely gonna be 45
At
minutes.
least 40 minutes. 40 minutes to 45, I feel like. I don't know. I feel like after this, Issa's not picking nobody. I feel like the point of the show is for Issa to truly pick herself and go from being insecure to secure in herself.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it has nothing to do with the men in her life, but like just with her.
And yo, the opening scene had me thrown off, bro.
What was the opening scene again?
And they was in the spot looking at the
Oh
spot,
yeah.
and I was like, but how Lawrence really gonna get her back if they moved in together?
Oh yeah.
And then he was like, "Sorry, y'all, application already been
Oh, I would
through.
have
I
been
just ain't
tight
want to
too.
ruin it."
Yo,
Oh
I
yeah,
would
I'd
be
have
like,
been upset.
"Are you how you gonna sell the shit while you're showing me the shit? Like, don't tell me that in the middle. Don't tell me that before I get there. If you already had someone who's potentially gonna buy it, why even show it?" But that
Now
shit
the
was
real
hilarious.
question is Nathan gonna be there? What's Nathan gonna do now?
Yeah, this is my
Because he
thing.
can either like clamp up, he can go through his little phases and leave, or is he gonna try to find
Is he
Lawrence
gonna
and be on
blame
some real
Issa?
mess?
I feel like he gonna blame
Right.
Issa for Lawrence approaching her.
By the way, respectfully, Issa with the back out in the beginning of the episode.
Yeah.
Amen.
I like how I like that little dress she had on too. I was like, okay,
Hey,
okay.
Molly.
Oh, Molly was a good.
Molly would let them things fly.
Sure,
She would let them
she
things
sure was.
fly.
I like Tiffany's outfit. Tiffany looked good too. Like I said,
I don't know about Tiffany's outfit. That
like I
thing look
said
like
in the
a big
past,
air balloon.
Amanda Seals only looks good when she Tiffany.
Let me tell you something. You not going to
I
disrespect
love
this
Amanda
woman
Seals,
like
but
that.
she's at her prettiest and at the height of her powers when she's Tiffany.
You're not going to disrespect yourself. You're not. You know what? Next time I see her looking good on Instagram, I'm gonna just shoot it to you
And
because
I'm
I
gonna be
saw
like,
one
oh,
before, and I was like, I should send this to
is
Jay.
she in character as Tiffany? That's what I'm
No,
gonna ask you. But oh, if she go on a television show,
you disrespectful, bro.
I ain't disrespectful. I'm just saying.
It's
I'm
disrespectful,
just
bro.
saying. I'm just saying.
Shout out to the ladies of Insecure.
I'm going to be sad this Sunday. I'm going to be sad.
Yeah.
What show are we going to talk about every episode now? This is,
Well, we could get into Ghost.
I, yo,
Yo,
I'm
this season looks
yo.
this season looks
Just
hilarious.
because you seen him, seen the fucking note he got, I seen it too. I seen the TikTok. I seen all the reels of. Listen here, nigga.
I knew you. No, he said,
No,
I knew you'd
I
be
knew you
here,
be
little
here,
nigga.
nigga. I knew you'd be here, little nigga. Like
from the dead, he planned all of this out.
From the dead. Still got him.
Ghost knew his son would be in jail. He said, if my son goes to jail, you send him this letter.
Listen here. Listen.
I knew you'd be here, little nigga.
Listen here. What was his name? What was the lawyer's name on the Cosby Show?
I don't even know, bro. He said, I wish I didn't have to give you this.
Yo, but it did look good though. It did look good with that part. I don't like Power personally, but like that did look good. That did make me want to watch it.
But some of the memes about Tariq,
yo,
he was like, this the only nigga that will meet you wherever you need to be met by foot. This nigga don't drive, don't take train, don't get on a bike. He runs everywhere.
Yo, I see something. And it was like, yo, this show don't. These the only because his partner, the white boy, he goes, this is literally the show of I don't need to sell drugs, but I'm gonna sell drugs anyway. I'm like, yo, they really do not need to sell drugs. I don't know why he wants to be in this life so bad. He literally can do this, but legally in the corporate world. The show's infuriating. Tell me why. So this is the other thing that I thought was hilarious. So Notori Naughton, she's not in this season. Apparently her character's in witness protection.
Yeah.
And she put a post up talking about high blood pressure. And everyone's commenting like, yo, how you gonna be on here TikTok? How you gonna be on Instagram dancing when your son in prison, your other and your other child's in the system? Go get your children. They was like, go get your children. Go get them. And, yo, literally all the comments was like, wow, you in witness protection, but and out here dancing, but your kids is in trouble. Tariq's literally in jail.
Hey, man.
Gotta watch. We may have to do that.
Yeah.
We may have to.
Yeah,
we
might have to do that. Just to talk about the funny stuff.
Yeah.
We really gotta
like,
get serious with this
we
one.
just talk about the funny things. Because Bobby Brown in the movie, in the show, the kid who played Bobby Brown, I don't know his real name.
Is he doing drugs?
I think he's supposed to be like the new Kanan. He's the Kanan character.
Wow.
Like I seen some TikToks that like equivalent, like basically is like this is the new version of Ghost, Tommy, and Kanan. Apparently, I see the meme. Apparently, Mary J. Blige is one of her sons is like going to the league or something, but in real life he's trash at basketball. The actor.
Really?
Yeah, there was a meme of him playing basketball, and they were like, someone's like 50. Somebody call 50 and show him this. I thought, yeah, that show maybe we'll talk about it. Might be some other shows.
Can we? I just heard a rumor from my family in the La Familia group
Yeah.
chat. Shout out to the squad. Possibly, and I don't know if this is true. I hope it's not. Megan Good and
Oh yeah,
Devon
yep, it's
Franklin
true. He filed for
might be
divorce.
getting
I meant to
divorced.
start the episode with that. I just seen that. He filed for divorce.
He filed for
Yeah.
divorce.
Megan Good's out the market, nigga. She out the market. Devon Franklin
I
filed for
can't
divorce
do
against
nothing.
Megan Good.
Say it again. Scream it again.
Devon Franklin filed for divorce from Megan Good. I guess it ain't good no more.
You know what's crazy? I read their book.
Was it good?
It helped me out.
So the book was good?
I mean, it feels so tragic now.
Yeah. Like
I read their book called The Wait.
they only been married 9 years.
Ain't no only.
That's not that long.
I mean, I know people been married 50 and all that stuff, but nigga, everybody says 5 through 10 is it's tough.
The hardest years.
You really, they be like, you don't even really know your partner until you really hit about 10, 10 15 years.
Until you hit about 10 years. Wait, so does that count after marriage or before marriage?
What?
10
After marriage.
after marriage? So but you've been with your
Yeah.
girl for 10 years and then got married.
Yeah, but my girl also, I met her in high school
True.
and then married. We got married 4 years after college. Like, life changes, things happen.
You're right. True.
So
I was just asking
you
if that counts
really,
because I was like, damn.
yeah, you really have to
So
continuously
I gotta
get to
find
know
out
your
after I
partner.
get married. After 10 years, I still don't know her. That's
The
crazy.
person you are will be different
True.
10 years
No,
later.
you're right. Yeah, that's why
You have to
that's
like
why when you see
continuously get to know your partner.
yeah, that's why when you see couples who've
And,
been together for 30, 40 years and then get divorced, it's like you're not the same person you were when y'all first got married.
but mostly that's at some point. At some point, one of them stopped trying.
Yeah.
At some point, somebody got comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Not to say you shouldn't be comfortable in a marriage, but it's like you got to keep trying. But hey, I mean, things be happening, bro.
Yeah.
But that's tragic. I hate
It's so
that. I hate
tragic.
to see that. But Devon
But
Franklin seemed
you
like
know,
a good dude, man.
who next year maybe she probably just know to all the single people next year she take a shot at Megan Good next year. Not anytime soon. She needs at least a year. This is sad for her. She ain't happy about getting divorced. Nobody happy. I don't want all these dudes sliding in her DMs like, oh, you on the market? Like, bruh, give the woman some time. This news just came out.
Nah, we really shouldn't be sliding into Megan
You
Good's
shouldn't be
DMs.
sliding
She's
in
a
Megan Good's
legend, bro.
DMs. But like,
She's a legend,
niggas
bro.
gonna
Like,
nig. Niggas gonna nig.
I get niggas gonna nig, but at the end of the day, we really, especially the black men, like we gotta show some respect to that woman because she has done a lot for entertainment
Yeah.
for black men. You know what I'm saying? What she did in Stomp the Yard was truly remarkable.
What she did.
The way she ran away in that jogging suit, Stop
When
the
she was
Yard,
jogging.
blessed my soul, and I will forever thank her.
Remember the movie
for
Video
that
Vixen?
scene. What she did in Video Vixen was blessed every black man
Waist deep.
alive, and we need to be grateful for what she has done for us.
You're right.
And not annoy her and slide her DMs.
Well, niggas gonna nig, so I'm just telling them, give the woman a year buffer before you start doing that ignorant shit.
Is Megan Good the Foxy Brown of our generation?
Wow, maybe.
Like old niggas like Foxy Brown.
So you think you saying she the Pam Grier of our generation? Nah, that's Holly Berry.
Pam
Holly
Grier.
Berry.
No, I don't know. That's tough though.
Holly Berry's our Pam Grier.
That's tough, and I'm a debate that only because Holly Berry has been in like premiere movies with like white people.
So Pam Grier.
Pam Grier was like, and you know, maybe at one point she was, but Pam Grier
Oh
was
yeah,
like,
no, you're right. The white movie she was in was a Tarantino
um,
movie that was paying homage to the black exploitation movie. Okay, yeah. Megan
man,
Good,
thank you.
yeah,
Pam Grier was like black exploitation
yeah.
era,
Okay,
bruh.
yeah. Nah, Megan Good. She was in our greatest of great black movies. Her and
Nia Long.
yeah, Nia Long, Sanaa Lathan, all of them. But they're different. I feel like they're different because Nia Long, Sanaa Lathan, and Regina Hall. Yeah, Regina Hall. They're and Gabrielle Union. That group is different. It's not black split. That group of women is different. Megan Good's in her own because Megan Good technically could be in that group as well. They've been in movies
Yeah,
together. But Megan Good, when I think of that group, I don't think of Megan Good. I think of The Best Man, Holiday, Brown Sugar. I think of Love and Basketball. I don't associate
yep,
Megan Good with those movies because she's younger. She was a kid in
yeah,
those movies. You know what I'm saying? Megan Good is waist deep.
uh-huh.
Stomp the yard.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Talk that talk, Jay.
Just saying, those different movies. Those are black movies for our generation.
Like,
Our
like when we
generation
get
loves Best
older,
Man Holiday, but we were kids when that came out.
but bro, when we get older as old niggas, we gonna be like, that Megan
Yeah,
Good,
we gonna be
boy.
like, Megan Good, Megan Good, Megan Good.
Megan Good.
Like every time, like even now, I went on Instagram. I'm like, damn, Megan Good, Megan Good. Megan's good. She the best
Oh,
looking
man.
Megan.
Wow.
She finer than the
That's
Stallion.
a fact.
She finer than the Stallion.
That's a fact.
Nothing. I didn't say the Stallion wasn't fine, but Megan Good is Megan Good. The face of a generation.
Wow.
What you saying?
I mean, there's nothing else to say after that.
Yeah,
The face of a generation.
for sure. Megan Good.
Megan Good.
Megan Good.
We wish you the best.
Yes.
Devon Franklin, I don't know what she did, but you're messing up.
I don't.
You're truly messing up.
What if he's filed divorce? Is it that she did so, or is it that he's just doing it before she does it?
I don't know, bruh.
I don't know neither. It seems weird because
sometimes
now that
sometimes though
she been acting more.
I just feel like
I
just feel like niggas be overthinking stuff.
Yeah,
he probably did some overthinking.
Yeah,
it's like I can't do it.
It's just weird.
I'm drowning.
It's just weird because it's like she's just started. Her career started to pick back up again.
Bro. She started getting right back in her bag.
Yeah, and then around this time,
and you know what?
Just so happened, they probably were having problems for a while. It's probably why she's getting back into her career.
We also don't know what the pandemic brought.
Yeah,
man.
the pandemic broke up a lot of relationships.
Pandemic, yeah. We don't know what the pandemic
brought. My man's, these white people, you don't know who these white people are. But have you watched Ted Lasso? Have you watched Ted Lasso?
No.
You need to watch Ted Lasso. That's like the greatest white show I ever watched in my life.
But you know what?
I'll give you my Apple account.
I mean, all the news is he's filed, and you know what? I hope hopefully they can work things out. I don't wish for divorce as a married man. I don't want to wish divorce on anyone unless it's an abusive thing.
Yeah.
So I hope they work that out.
Yeah.
And if they don't, I hope they find peace.
Yeah.
And dang, man.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Let me check this score real quick before we get off so I can either spaz or I won't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay.
ESPN.
Let's see the score.
The score is 10-10 at halftime. Okay.
Damn, I was gonna do a drum roll effect, but okay, not too late.
Okay. Have you watched Hard Knocks for the regular season?
Nah.
I'm gonna start watching.
They haven't been advertising. They didn't advertise it that well. I didn't see it.
Yeah,
I didn't even know it started.
For me to have, I follow NFL on Instagram.
I do too.
follow, ESPN. They
I
actually do a decent
I
job. They
did too.
show hella clips from the show.
I haven't seen anything.
Like whenever the Colts win, anyway, the last game the Colts played, it was a tough win over the Patriots. It was a good win.
Yeah.
Real solid. That boy Jonathan Taylor is different. He is different, bro. He's one of the best backs in the
Who's
league.
that quarterback?
And if they make the playoffs, huh?
Oh, Carson
Wentz. If they make the playoffs, I think Jonathan Taylor is a strong candidate for MVP.
Oh.
I'd rather see him win it over
I need
Aaron
to get
Rodgers
back
or
into my
Tom Brady.
football bag. I've been slacking on all my sports.
It's okay.
The other day, LeBron was in the league just as long as he was alive when he got drafted.
Yeah.
I seen that.
That's nuts.
That's crazy.
That is absolutely nuts.
I don't even think LeBron's done yet. He still looks so youthful.
No, LeBron's going to go until his son's in the NBA.
Yeah.
So
that's crazy. But coming to an end.
We'll see how this goes, man.
Give a shout out to my future wife before we leave. Her final paper and her first semester of grad school may potentially be published. So that's how that's going. Let's give her one of Clue's bombs for that.
Drop it.
That's my woman, Really loud.
Shout out to all our black educated women, man. Go ahead and get your money, man.
Get your merch.
Hey, real quick. Yeah, get your merch. Get your merch, man. And you know what? I might sound like a hater saying this, but to our black educated women, you don't have to go out here and spend money like drug dealers. Save that shit.
Yeah, no, save your money.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, save your money. Christmas is coming. Hey, question before we
You
leave.
know,
you ever tell your wife something you want for Christmas and she laughed?
All the time.
Oh, okay. Because I put something on my Christmas list. And Jada was like, "You want a fucking toy for Christmas?" So I put a.
What you asked for?
It was like a statue of it. It was like an anime statue. I was like, "I want it for the office." And she's like, "Nigga, you want a toy for Christmas?" I was like, "It's not a toy. It's a statue." It was literally a statue.
Drew, my wife doesn't believe that. She thinks my gifts are too basic.
Oh.
So she's learned to actually get them, but she used to be like, I thought that was too basic
to get for you.
So she would try to get something that looked fancy, like a nice shirt.
Yeah,
that I would never wear.
That's what my Jada would be like. She'd be like, your gifts be like mad simple. It don't feel like it's a gift. So,
yeah. Shout out to my wife, because this year she actually got me a Puma sweatsuit, some Puma sweat shorts, and that was fire.
That's dope.
That was absolutely
dope.
Fire.
Well, you already exchanged gifts.
You know what I'm saying? It was my birthday.
Oh yeah, your birthday.
For my birthday.
That was
but then
happy birthday, nigga.
I also thank you. I also asked her for she be acting like she don't know what to give me, bro.
Yeah,
but I asked her for
my girl
golf
be saying
clubs.
the same thing.
And it's like, all right, now I be trying to tell her.
I feel like both of us are very open books with what we're into.
I've said this plenty of time before. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If she really want to impress your boy, she really want to impress me, buy me some stock.
Ooh. Like, see? Like, if my girl really wanted to impress me, don't buy me a comic book I would not expect you to buy me. Buy me something she knows what I like. It's comic books, podcasts and shit, and like clothes.
She know I want the PlayStation 5.
Yeah. She know I'd like a I wouldn't tell my girl to give me a PlayStation 5 right now. It is a ripoff at the moment.
Expensive. It's too expensive because
they raised the price $400.
Especially being married, that's my money.
Yeah.
If we wasn't married and she got me one, that'd be fine. Yeah. At this point
it's
in
both
our
y'all
lives,
money now.
I can't fade a PlayStation 5.
They raised the price to $800 at Walmart.
All right, let's
get out of here.
Hey, to those listen, Jay, we'll talk on. Hey, to those listen, man, we appreciate y'all for coming on, man. Once again, go to noclearancepod.com/shop. Buy your merch, buy your hoodie, t-shirt, buy your mug. Also, check out the Hip Hop Connoisseur line. Ain't nothing much to it, but enjoy, man. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Black women, stay blessed. Black man, stay strong. Once again, speak with no clearance, live with no clearance, and move with no clearance.
Okay.
It's No Clearance Podcast.
That's right.
Peace.
Peace.